Okay, everybody, so I got my tires put on. They were installed over at Discount Tire here in Bellevue. They did a great job. So what I've done is I've put on a tire which is a 275 70 18, which is about a 33.5-inch tire, 11 inches wide. So you want to take a look and see what we're doing. Here we go. So come right on down here. You can see the tire. Fills up the reel well really nicely, I think. Still on the stock tire. No rubbing or of any sort, so it fits nice and I have no issues at all there. One of the main reasons that I went with a 275 70 18 versus like a 295 or something like that, or a 295 70 18 or a 305 65 18, is mainly the shift points of the tranny, and also the amount of power loss you get, or that you can get, when you run just a gigantic tire like that, or a much bigger tire like that. So these are a nice size tire, a little over a 33-inch size. They fit the truck well. They fit the rim well, and I just happen to like the tire. But I tell you what, it's hard to tell from a video, but the difference in look from the Michelin LTX kind of street tire to this is just night and day. Now, if you're just going for a look or what have you, as well as performance, I mean, this is a nice tire. It gives it a little bit more of an aggressive look, fills up the wheel well just a little bit more. It gives the truck another about 1 inch to 1.5 inches in lift, and I already had my my Bilstein lift on here as well, so I'm running the 6112 fronts at the top setting and the 5160s with the extra reservoir in the back with a 2-inch shackle lift. The shackles are made by Coach Builder, and that gives you about a 1.25-inch lift on the rear. So that's the suspension setup. And then with the truck, so you're getting, you know, about a 3 to 3.5-inch lift overall. And with this, you're just getting that much better traction and just a much more quality all-terrain tire for the truck. So I really like how it turned out. Now the next thing I'm going to do, because it does just suck in a little bit from the wheel well, and I want to sit pretty much flush. So what I'm going to do is add a 1.25-inch SpiderTrax spacer. So that's the next thing I'm going to do. So I'll do that and I'll show you what that looks like here in a bit. Okay guys, so here's what's in the kit. This is a 1.25-inch wheel spacer made by SpiderTrax, and what you get are 2 wheel spacers in a kit, plus for the Tundra anyways, 10 lug nuts, a sticker, always important, and then of course instructions. And you also get some Loctite as well, which I will use just a little bit on each of the lugs. And then you will torque these down to 97 foot-pounds. So these are, so I'll take one of these here. Took the tire off. So here we go. So this will sit right in here. And if you notice, see the 1.25-inch just goes outside, has enough room to cover the lug nut, the lug, but doesn't stick out over here, so it'll sit flush. These are hub centric, so you're not going to have any issues at all with mounting or balancing, anything like that. So I'll get this one on, I'll get the other side on, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so what I've done here is I've installed the spacer. You can just see there's not a whole lot to it. You just put the lugs on and you torque them down to 97 foot-pounds of torque, and then I'll put the tire back on. Alrighty guys, so the project is done. I've installed the spacers, the tires are mounted up, everything's torqued down, so I'll just give you a quick look at what the end result is once you add, if you were to add a spacer to your rim. So this is a stock TRD off-road rim. and then I added a SpiderTrax spacer, which is the 1.25 inch spacer to it. And you saw the kit there. It comes with all of the lug nuts and then some Loctite, and you just torque everything down to 97 foot-pounds and you're done. So once you do that, this is what you get. Versus it sucking into the truck, it sits nice and even with the edge of the truck, which I think looks much better, much better. And you can see that here, see? It just looks better. It just gives the truck a nice stance, and I think it just looks great. And so as you come down the back of the truck here, you'll kind of see what it looks like. You can see how it just sits even with the edge of the truck, so it's not sucked in anymore, and it just gives it a really nice look. Anyway, the project is done and I'm very happy with it. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, have a great day and we'll see you on the next project. Thanks guys for watching, appreciate it.